Alright, Cancer, here we go. This is a cure for cancer. I don't like to let too many days go by before I take a look at the hot spot of this soulmate cycle. You can see my pre-shuffle card right there. That's 3 swords in case you can't count them. I don't know how clear the camera is. But that being said, stick around. This is technically all signs because I'm pulling on the hot spot, and Cancer is our host. Cancer is Mr. Rourke in this soulmate cycle here on Fantasy Soulmate Cycle. Jesus, I feel like Tattoo. They're playing, right? Here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if you're a Cancerian and you found this channel, you're here for a reason. I've been a conduit for you guys since I got here and figured out you were the hot spot pretty quick. That being said, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but technically all signs. All right, so everybody should be paying attention here. Cancer. I didn't pull a reading for you this week because you were showing up in all the all signs readings I did like crazy. Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. The May readings are coming up for everybody. I run through all 12 signs of the zodiac. And May opens with a Tower. That doesn't surprise me in your case with the pre-shuffle here. I got 3 swords. I laughed when I saw this, by the way, before I hit the record button. I had to stop laughing. Otherwise, I was going to open the video with me laughing. It's 3 swords crossed by the, what you've been coming up as since I've been here on YouTube. I guess a little over a year, not much, but a little. Over a year. You've been coming up as the King of Pentacles, the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers to this person. That's how they see you. Irreplaceable. They know your value. The implication is, and it's with this 3 of Swords, they didn't know your value in the beginning, but they sure as fuck do now. This is, oh man, this is someone who feels like they want to come towards you, has all the bravery to do it. This is 3 swords, this and the 5 of Cups. But this is the more powerful of the two, are the 2 cards that bring people in these soulmate cycles. They bring the runner in. And let me tell you something. Check this out. So I got 3 swords. I'll just lay it out for you. I got 3 swords crossing the King of Pentacles crossing the 3 of Swords. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? A little bit. And I got 9 Pentacles. That's Minor Arcana Empress energy. And that's you. And I got someone trying to work their way up to it. I got the 8 Pentacles crossing it as the affecting energy. Someone feels like they missed out on something awesome here. And they're spying. The spying energy has kicked up like a motherfucker. And crossing that is the High Priestess. It is... Again, it's the secrets this person has. They're spying in secret, right? It's all behind the scenes. All of it is behind the scenes, even how they feel about you, even how they see you as the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, irreplaceable. Can't find you anywhere. You were I use the word were because for some of you it's too little too late here. This is old energy. This has been going on a long time here for a few of you. However you want me to phrase it, it doesn't matter. You're very special to this person. Either now in the present or were, definitely in the present, but definitely it's a woulda, coulda, shoulda situation here. And as the last card here in the pre-shuffle, I got the 3 of Pentacles. There's nothing here. They haven't built anything because they've been hiding in the shadows. And I know from pulling your readings, and this has been coming up for a while, your person's got some things they're afraid to share with you, or they're a very private person, or whatever it is. They do not feel on your level. They're working the nerve up to come talk to you because you look like you got your shit together. You're 9 Pentacles and this King of Pentacles. You're stable. You're not chasing them. You don't need them. You're thriving without them. And I promise you, the laws of physics apply. Even if they're not talking to you, equal and opposite reaction, they are not thriving. They are anything but thriving. All right? Since they let go of this, since they blew you off, all this energy is right now, with all the energy that's around us and everything I've been pulling, you know that there's a little bit of a superpower pill in the air of people always living in fear, wanting to come forward all of a sudden. Well, that energy is there. I won't lie to you. But this person here, I say this to you all the time and people take it the wrong way. They're very intimidated by you. And I don't want you to think they think you're going to punch them in the face or something. It doesn't mean that. It just, you know, Again, I give the analogy of the little geek asking out the head cheerleader. It's like that. He knows the cheerleader's not going to punch him out, but she might laugh at him. She got her shit together, right? And he's got a Star Trek uniform on, and you know. It is what it is. I'm shuffling the deck right now. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, universe. Give me a cure for Cancer reading. Let's go. You know we pull 5 from the bottom, affecting energy, and then we pull 4 at the top and clarify. Well, we got a lot of cards coming. We got a couple cards coming back from the pre-shuffle anyway. Our overall energy is spying. Pay attention to a reading I did the other day. I think it was it was either a short or it was a 3 quick card with me about spying energy kicking up. Yeah. Now again, spying, they could be watching your social media. It could just be looking at your picture and spanking to you. I mean, or daydreaming about you or whatever it is. All right? That's the overall energy here. But we pull 5 affecting energies from the bottom. The next one is the 9 of Cups. The more they spy, the more they like you. The more they spy, the more they see what they missed out on. Right? 9 cups, their wish fulfilled. Underneath that's the King of Swords. It makes them want to take action. I see that here. This is the superpower pill. Your person, normally a page, transforms after they take their superpower pill of the energy around us right now. And they transform into a King of Swords who takes action, goes after what makes them happy, cuts out what doesn't. Okay? So far, so good. The Wheel of Fortune. This is the energy, and I'm gonna pull the card that comes after it just to verify my read, and it's the King of Cups. I felt something there. That's the 5th card. I'll show you the 6th card, and I'll tell you what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's the Moon. I'm just showing it to you. We don't take it out. It's the 6th card, but it's there. You probably saw it when I pulled the King of Cups anyway. All of this here, what they're hiding. Your person, always, when I pull a Cancer reading lately, I get a High Priestess and a Moon in the same reading all the time. I already got a High Priestess in the pre-shuffle. I get a Moon here in the affecting energy. There's a lot going on beneath the surface with this person. I am telling you, this person has changed. Something has changed in their world. Something has changed in their life. It's a 180-degree turn. It's completely different. And all they do is hide in the shadows and watch you. This energy is making them want to come towards you and open up. I see that with the King of Cups, bookending the Page of Swords. All right, they spy and they want to open up. But we know we always need to remember the pre-shuffle. We saw that 3 of Pentacles. They want to build something, but the implication of the 3 of Pentacles is there's nothing there. Nothing ever happened here. This was, I tell you this all the time, this was supposed to come together. You are the most powerful connection in this soulmate cycle. There are more Cancers in this than in any other cycle I've ever seen. Any other sign right now in this cycle, because you're the hot spot. It's my channel is well over 80% Cancerians, and it's absolutely amazing here what I see, because I see them. I would rather have the King of Swords here and the King of Cups here, is what I'm trying to say. But on their side, as they spy on you, they see you thriving, they see you doing well, they see you growing. Even in their mind, even if they're not physically spying and they're just thinking about you, they feel you doing well. Or when they dream about you, they put themselves on your level in the dream. But it's just fantasy land. It's hard for them to bring it into reality. Because in order for this person to do that, we have to look at the 5th and the 6th card. They have to open up emotionally about something that's hidden. And that keeps coming up every goddamn time. But I'm telling you, you mark my words, in this energy here, because there's so much drive to come towards you, there's so much superpower pill bravery. Between that rare alignment I pulled on and Jupiter sextile in the North Node energy, which is still lingering around, and that full moon energy, there's a lot of spying going on. What's our baseline energy? Are you serious? Did that come out again? I thought I turned that from the last time I got it reversed. That is the 9 of Swords reversed. That is the best news I could pull on this table for you. That's the superpower pill. That's the energy right now of someone uprighted, someone pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. We saw this in a recent reading. I don't know which one it was. I think it was a 3 quick card somewhere or something along those lines. We saw the 9 of Swords reversed. I thought I flipped that back around in my deck I swear I did. This is nice. That's that superpower energy to come towards you. I still say there's something blocking it. See? I told you. I don't know what's here. I ain't looking. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords reversed, 8 of Swords upright. One step forward, 2 steps back. Notice I said 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I didn't say 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is not only they get the bravery to do it. I told you I would want these reversed, ideally, in my reading here, in my affecting energy, but they're not. The King of Swords is buried here in a lot of worry about something. Something that's hidden, something that's, that they got to open up about. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in. They take that 9 of Swords up all night, pacing around. They flip it around. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go get my Cancerian because I missed out on this here. I keep looking at them and I know they're great. I know they're better than what I got. And then they flip it back up and they go backwards to an 8 from a 9. Okay? So this 8 of Swords flips this back upright. Net, it's going backwards. But it's technically 2 steps forward or 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards. 1, 2. All right? They're in their head. They are in their fucking head. But the bravery is there to do it. They just overthink it. Okay. What else? There's 2 more cards. 4 of Swords. So they do nothing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to swear at them. I promised before I hit the record button, I said I'm tired of cancer readings, especially cure for cancers, where I swear at this person. I'm not going to do it. You will not hear a fucking swear come out of my mouth for this whole fucking reading. You will not hear me swear. I fucking promise you. So they do nothing. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not swearing. I'm not. I'm perfectly fucking fine. Okay? Your person is terrific. I love them. Okay? Fine. I said it. 7. Look, it's right here. 1 step forward, 2 steps back of overthinking. They do initially get the bravery to come towards you. But then it turns because of... Look, you can see it. You can see it play out in the affecting energy. They get the bravery to come towards you. They spy. You're their wish fulfilled. I'm going to go get them. I'm the King of fucking Swords. It turns 180 degrees. They lose their gumption because of something emotional that they need to tell you. Something they need to tell you where it's cup related. It opens up. Maybe they need to tell you, I've been spying on you the whole time. But if you don't know, you could say, fine, I already knew. I've been going to Steve for a while, and it's fine. I hired Steve, the private investigator. Net, we got 1 step forward and 2 steps back with getting in their head. They get the bravery to do it, then the 9 of Swords flips, and then it flips back upright, and then they start overthinking. They go backwards from a 9 to an 8, down to a 4, all the way back to a 4. I'm not doing anything. And then here's the excuse machine. All right? Here's why they don't do anything. Here's what they tell themselves. Once they get to this 8 of Swords, they overthink. 4 of Swords, they do nothing. The 7 of Pentacles is bookending the 9 of Swords reversed. That's someone who is making a decision to come in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then they make up some excuse, something about timing. It's not the right time. And they get that from spying, okay? Or dreaming about you, or looking at your picture, or thinking about you, or thinking back to all of this, or 3D spying, looking at what you're writing in your blog, or in your 3D world on your social media, or whatever the fuck it is. They get it in their head that they don't do anything, even though they got the bravery to do it here. Dropping those 9 swords. They get in their head, they don't do anything because they make up some excuse about it's not the right time. I got to wait for the right moment. They're waiting for the right moment. And your person's been doing that a lot since I've been here on YouTube. This is what they do. They are a goddamn excuse machine. Oh, I swore. Shit. They're a goddamn excuse machine. We're gonna let the witches clarify. Tell me about the 9 of Swords reversed. I swear to God, I will not. I'm only going to get angrier when I clarify. So, not unlike the Hulk, I get stronger when I get angrier. And I'm angry right now. This is not cool. And I know things aren't going well on their side. Energy's always in layers. I give you the layers that I think make sense for a general audience, but there is a layer of energy here that tells me that when they spy, they see you doing well. Their opinion of you improves and improves with the spying they do. We learned that from the pre-shuffle, and we learn it here. As they spy 9 cups, they see how they could be, they feel. And again, spying can just be daydreaming about you or looking at your picture. But something hasn't gone well for them on their side. They're not doing as well as you. That's why they get in their head. This person's a little bit ego-based. If they were doing better than you, yeah, you'd hear from them in no time, a split second, because they want to tell you, oh, check out my new Corvette. Check out my new job. Oh, everything's going great. I just landed myself a big contract or whatever. You know, all of that. You'd hear about that at a heartbeat. But they don't. They don't. It's not. Even if it's just emotionally, it's not for them. Something's hurting their ego. If they're afraid to open up about something, I am shuffling as I'm talking, I promise you, because I want the answer from the universe of why this damn 9 of Swords is reversed here. Because it's both, because of the 8 of Swords, this is both reversed and not reversed. So it's both reversed and upright. It's like two cards in one. It's 18 swords. 1 card reversed and 1 card upright. And crossing it, yep. It's the same message. I'm going to take it back out. We got the moon here with the King of Cups. That's what they're afraid. They're afraid to open up about something, some secret, something that's hidden. It is. I'm sorry. It's the message for you. And I got a message from some Cancer on whatever who says, you keep talking about that in your readings and it's not, my person's not keeping any secrets or anything. How do you know? It's a secret. How the fuck do you know someone's not? Everybody keeping secrets from you. Your own mother's keeping secrets from you, all right? She banged one of their family friends. There, I revealed the secret to you. It's a big, deep, dark family secret nobody talks about. It's a secret. If this person is shut down, they are not going to tell. Look at what I got. Look at you're their wish fulfilled, and it is swords, 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 and sitting on hands, making up some excuse about timing. You do not know shit about what this person is afraid to tell you or keep it secret. You don't even know half the secrets around you in your own with your friends and family. Believe me, I found out a deep dark family secret about my family. What happened to my aunt. Hell, I didn't know anything about it till I was 42 years old. You know, I always knew there was something off, but it didn't actually, you know, again, secrets. People keep secrets. It's what they do. And this person is shut down, so it's secrets on crack. There it is, the Knight of Pentacles. This is both reversed and upright. Because of the Knight of Pentacles, because of water, he stopped at the fucking water. It's the same thing it's saying here. It's something, the King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups, but very stingy about giving it. Very afraid to be vulnerable, all right? Also very controlling with how they give it. It can be, in the right context, a terrific card. It can be someone who gives and receives love perfectly. Not in your readings, though. No, not in this soulmate cycle. This person is stopped at the water. This is a stopped energy in this witch's deck. This Knight of Pentacles. And it slows them down big time because they get in their head, they don't do anything. What's on top? What do we got here? I'm going to do full clarifiers. I never do that for Cure for Cancer. Today I am, because I'm pissed. I'm pissed at this person. You're the hot spot of the connection. You're better than this, whoever you are. Knight of Swords, they want to come in. They stop, they want to come in. They don't want to come in, they want to come in, they don't. They got something specific they need to tell you about emotions. Saying the same thing as the moon and the affecting energy over here, the King of Cups. Same thing. The Knight of Swords has a very specific energy. They're ready to go. It's reversed because they're ready to go. It turns upright again because of something they need to tell you. Because of what they need to tell you. Why is the Knight of Swords there? Page of Wands. Okay? They chicken out. Can I just phrase it like that? Does everyone know? I know I got worldwide viewers and you don't always understand our slang in the English language, but do you understand what chicken out means? Right? They turn into a pussy. Is that better for you? They chicken out. This person is an emotional child. They're shut down. So trust me, whoever wrote into me and said, my person doesn't have any secrets, you're getting it wrong. Fuck you, they don't have any secrets. I will bet you endless, I will bet you a farm, and I don't have one, somebody must, that they have secrets. Everybody got secrets. Everybody got something. You'd be surprised what some of your best friends are keeping from you. All right? This person is just shut down emotionally. They chicken out. Okay. Why is and that leads us to the Eight of Swords, which leads to nothing, which leads to some excuse about timing here. There's divine timing at play here. Let's go. Enough. You get the point. Eight Swords. Why is it here? Tell me about this Eight Swords. What happens when they get into Eight Swords, universe? What happens? Yeah, you know what the Eight Swords is? It's this. It's the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight Swords is it's like a blankie, right? Like the Peanuts cartoon, Linus, he carries the little blankie. It's like a security blanket. They go back to what makes them feel secure, okay? And they also, on another layer of energy, so whatever that is, it might be their job, they lose themselves in work, wherever they feel, whatever has been their comfort in life is where they go here. Also in another layer of energy, they think you're above them. Again, they do. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. They're the Eight of Pentacles, you're the Nine of Pentacles. They're working to get to you. This is why they chicken out. They come in, they want to come towards you as the Knight, while this Nine of Swords is reversed. Right? The Knight of Swords. You wouldn't want to fuck with the Knight of Swords, would you? Would you fuck with that character? I wouldn't. Right? But then the card flips. Because we know that because the Eight of Swords is here. And then they realize that, oh, he's even holding up his hand like, whoa, hold on, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not the Knight. I'm just a little child. It's because, and then they cling to their blankie. You know, but they are an excuse machine that you're, yeah, okay, the Star, yeah. Whenever we pull the Star, I always tell you it implies that there was a tower. Okay, somewhere between the Nine of Swords flipping back upright and them chickening out and them getting in their head is a tower, and then right here we have the Star. So the universe itself is basically putting this person on, hitting the pause button on this person until they figure it out. And that makes sense. That's part of what the divine timing is about. Emphasis on the word divine. These are powerful connections. Yours is extremely powerful. I always say it's a fire hose of energy compared to some of the other sign angles in this cycle, right? This person can't come in like this. They can't come towards you like this. There's too much power here. There's way too much power. All right? So that's kind of what happens here a little bit. Also, the Star tells me that they also, in a way, they go into dreamland, fantasy land, because you're pretty awesome. You're the Queen of Pentacles here. That partly your energy is attached to this. All right? So, again, they start dreaming about you, which means it makes the cycle repeat over and over again. Because they manifest you two coming together. They're actually trying to manifest you two coming together in a state of fear. And that's why nothing's happening. You can't do that. One drop of Windex ruins 5 quarts of chili. This person's dumping a whole bottle of Windex with this shit here. I mean, that's really going to... And net, nothing happens. There. Proof of tarot right there. I'm talking, and then I pull a card that reflects the energy perfectly of what I just said. I said this Knight of Pentacles is stopped in this witch's deck. He is. It's stopped at the water. Nothing happens. Just stopped. It's not a forward-moving energy in this witch's tarot. It doesn't reflect that way. It's stopped until you got to think about the water. So they actually manifest this coming together, but nothing happens because they're manifesting with fear. So net, nothing happens. Okay. All right. Why is the Four of Swords here? Jesus. But let me tell you something. This is the affecting energy at the bottom. This is important. This is kind of the action energy, if you will. It's the baseline energy. It's the energy in play. But this is the affecting energy. All right? There's a lot of love here. Somebody doesn't... The reason is people don't spy. People don't linger unless there's a reason. You know, and I could feel it here. They hold an Ace of Cups for you, but they're afraid to give it. They're still, even in this superpower pill energy, powerful enough to turn the 9 swords upside down. This person does nothing because they need some healing here. They need to shut their brain down. If they can do that, the universe will allow this to come together. Now that also is the energy of that card. There could be some healing that needs to happen within this person. I don't know. Why is the Four of Swords here? Let's get some more detailed information. Oh, I see. Okay, for some of you, they're married. It's the Four of Wands. For some of you, they're something to do with you threaten the stability of something on their side. That's the energy. Why do they do nothing? Or why does nothing happen? Net. Why is this night stopped? Why does all this Nine of Swords reversing and then unreversing and then reversing and then they go into Eight of Swords and then nothing happens? Why? I've told you this before, you're a case of TNT in this person's living room. And TNT is nitroglycerin based. You do not want to slam your cup of coffee down on it. Okay? It's very unstable if not packed properly. And I don't think you're packed properly. I will tell you what. You are a threat to whatever this person's stability is on their side. I think that threat has something to do with because the High Priestess came up in the pre-shuffle. And I got the Moon with the King of Cups here. That threat has something to do with if they open up to you, they got to tell you something. I've been telling you that. There's a secret here. In the Cancer angle of this connection, there's a secret. That's your hang-up. That's your hinge. Getting this person to open up. It's almost like they have and I'm not saying this is the case. It's just an analogy. But it might apply to you. I don't know. It's almost as if they have a reputation or an image to protect. And they can't risk your reaction, which might ruin that image. In other words, the case of TNT might blow up. It might go off. There's something that threatens their stability with opening up to you. Okay? Whatever it is. Could be minor, could be major for some of you. I don't know what's on top. Queen of Wands. Fakey McFakerman. Yeah, they're very attracted to you. This energy in the Witch's deck is an attractive queen, for sure. Male or female. It's Fakey McFakerman. Whatever it is, because this Four of Wands is just telling me you threaten something, the stability on their side. So they do not... Oh, I did not know what was under it. And crossing it is the High Priestess. It's a secret. Again, it keeps coming up. Cancer. It keeps coming up. Now I've had the High Priestess twice in your reading. And the Moon over here with the King of Cups. I did not know that was under there when I was talking about the energy of this Four of Wands. I'm being totally honest with you. You don't know what you don't know. And that applies to this person and applies to a lot of people around you. Okay? There's plenty of people in this world, you've seen them on Dateline and 2020 and news programs like that, who got in the car with the wrong person, someone they were friends with for many, 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 many years. And they end up on Dateline, if you catch my drift. Okay? You don't know what you don't know about people. Unless you're like me, or very intuitive, or someone who pays attention to the micro expressions and the details of people's actions rather than their words. There's a lot you don't know. There's a lot you don't know here. There's huge, it just keeps coming up over something secret about what's on their side. Doesn't have to be a marriage. It's just whatever they see as stability on their side. Also, in another layer of energy, just to be fair, they're keeping secret that they want the Four of Wands with you. They want a happy new beginning with you, and they're keeping it secret by being Fakey McFakerman. The queen of the cover story, right? Nah, Cancer doesn't matter. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Motherfucker. The High Priest. Something long term. Why are they being fake? Something long term on their side. There's some secret about it. It just keeps coming up over and over again. Also, they're in another layer of energy where it pertains to you specifically. You've changed this person, and that's a problem too. That's part of the problem with a case of TNT in your living room. I said it's nitroglycerin based. It's very unstable. That being said, even just your existence, the fact that you changed them, is risky. That's just the case of TNT just sitting there, right? It's risky. Maybe somebody comes over and kicks it. Oh shit, god damn it, right? That kind of thing. And then it goes off. You've changed this person fundamentally. When you had soul recognition, it rewired their soul. I'm just going to phrase it like that. That's not what happened, but I'm going to phrase it like that because I just keep things simple. This is a changed person, and this is getting hard for them to keep up. These secrets, the moon, the high priestess, not telling you, it's getting harder and harder because the more they spy, the more they think back on your 8-point buck with rainbow antlerness and how awesome you are. The more they spy, the more they think how awesome you are, whether it's daydreaming or spying in the 3D. And 9 of Cups, they see what they want. Because with this King of Cups, right, or King of Swords right after it, they want to go for it. All right? They want to, but something flips it. And it's got something to do with this. I'm harping on this because I know if there's one person, there's 1,000 of you watching who don't think this person has any kind of secret. You think that they're just afraid to open up to you. No, there's something much stronger here than that. There's something that happened with this person emotionally that caused them to shut down and run from you. And it's much deeper and darker than you think it is. It's so much so that when I do extended readings for you and I pull on the moon, the universe gives me like a redacted document. It blacks out words and stuff. I can't get all the information because there's too many people watching. It's too difficult. I'm going to pull on this 7 of Pentacles here. It's a card of timing. It's the excuse, on one level of energy, it's the excuse they give for not, well, it's not the right time. I'll wait. I can do it later. You know, like letting dishes pile up in the sink kind of thing. I get them later. Yeah, I do that all the time. By the time later rolls around, it's every dish in the kitchen, and then I have to do it. And that's kind of where we're at now with your person. Every dish is in the sink. Now it's time to do the dishes. You know, this I'll do it later is getting less and less effective for this person. I find the Queen of Wands getting more and more real, having to, if they want this. Otherwise, they got to let it go. But they can't let it go because that Hierophant's there. Also, in another layer of energy, it's something long-term on their side that they're very, very secretive about. Trying to keep the privacy, keep some kind of image up. I don't know what it is specifically. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Tell me about this. I can only imagine. Yeah. It makes sense. I got the 6 of Swords right there. Oh, it's always the right time to do something. Okay? The 6 of Swords, well, I'll show it to you. It implies over here is choppy water. And he's going off to calm water here. This person makes a lot of excuses about this here. They do a lot of thinking about what happened here with you and what they might say to you. There's a whole lot of that going on. And what the divine timing energy, it showed itself to me, the card that's underneath this when I put this down. It's the Knight of Wands. It's a very common card right now here at the end of April. We saw it a little bit in March. But in this Witch's deck, he's coming head on. It's a brave, impulsive action. All right? They're putting too much ceremony on this. I had this in an Is This You reading the other day where somebody was putting too much ceremony around something. Whenever you do that, you make it a big deal. Anything you put ceremony on, anything you're nervous about in life, you're either thinking about too much or you put some kind of ceremony around it. You just need, life is a series of leaps of faith. You just need to do shit. Okay? If you're nervous about going to the dentist, don't think about going to, just go. Take the earliest appointment and just go. Something along those lines. This person over here, what I'm trying to say is they think too much. And nothing happens because they do. That tells me that they need to just do it. The universe is like the canoe isn't fast enough. He's got too much time to think. Cancer Island is way out here. A canoe does not go very fast. Okay? It's not a speedboat. He's got too much time to think. And then it's too easy to turn the canoe around and come back. And that's what's happening. The universe is saying they need to do this. All right? They need to just go for it. It's true, though. It's good life advice. Don't think about stuff too much. Think about it logically. Do what you need to do. But if you think about something too much, you'll end up like this person. You'll find too many reasons not to do it. It's crazy. And fears will start to develop. You're just opening the door to devil energy. And don't put too much ceremony around things. It's not that it just makes it a big deal. You can make anything a big deal. You can make going to the hardware store a big deal if it's all ceremony around it. Well, I have to have my magic hammer here, and I have to make sure that my key is put in just right, and I have to do that. Any one thing goes wrong, and the whole it just becomes ridiculous. It's not, just do shit. Just go for it. Life is easy. And yep, right there, 7 of Swords. Life is not that hard. It's not that tricky. People just make a big deal out of shit. Right here, the 7 of Swords. And that's what the universe is saying here too about your person. It's all stabbing themselves in the foot. I got 6 swords at the bottom. I got 7 swords at the top. So the affecting energy is this person's making too big a deal out of this, and it's causing them to self-sabotage. It's causing them to sneaky deaky away or do nothing. They're an excuse machine. I could phrase it like that. It's everything I already told you. They make an excuse, and it's bullshit that it's not the right time. The right time is right now. Go for it. There is no guarantee that you're going to be alive in 1 second. You probably will be because it's just 1 second. But there actually is no guarantee of that. I just wrote an article about uncertainty. Check it out. It's in my blog. But there's other articles where I talk about that too. 6 of Cups. Too much thinking, not enough doing. Too much thinking, not enough doing. It's everything I already told you. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards, all right? It's everything I already told you. I don't even have to go into it. They're thinking about everything they did in the past, and then they get in their head that, well, maybe it's not the right time, and I can just... And they turn that canoe around because that canoe goes too slow. If that canoe was a speedboat with a 200-horse Johnson on it, right? That's a boat motor, not a penis. But if it had, if it had a 200 horsepower penis on it, that'd be perfectly fine too. It would get to Cancer Island too quick for them to come up with a way not to go, or an excuse, if you will, that the time's not right. But with that canoe on the 6 of Swords, they got plenty of time to think on the way out to Cancer Island, and they do it. They get in their own damn way. Thinking. 6 of Cups. Thinking back. Yeah, what else you want to tell Cancer? I've gone back to the animal deck. We're going to see. Well, give me 3 cards and a crossing card. Anything else you want to tell the viewers here? What can you tell me about this? So what is this person planning to do, universe? What can Cancer expect from this person? Let's just ask a question. How about that? What can Cancer expect from this person? All right. What do we got going on here? Is this person going to stay in the canoe, or are they going to whip out their 200 horsepower Johnson? I mean, what the hell? What's going on here? 3 cards and a crossing card. Yeah, I tell you what, I see it. Let's go. Magician, 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles again. It's crossed by the Ace of Swords. Crossing the Ace of Swords is 10 swords. Unless this person makes a decision and speaks up, they've got to make a decision and speak up. I mean, the Magician card here, they want their cake and eat it too. What's part of the problem of the canoe turning around before it gets to Cancer Island, all this delay, and they sit on their hands and do nothing. Part of the problem is this person wants to glaze over things. Again, there's something they're afraid to tell you. I don't know what it is. It's a secret. I wish I could pinpoint it, but there's too many people watching. All I can say, pulling from the general center, is just, maybe they just don't want you to know they're spying. Maybe they don't want you to know how they feel about it. But why would someone not want you to know how they feel? You have to tell people how you feel. I mean, it's just crazy. They want to glaze over it. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You don't need them. You're the Queen of Pentacles here. They want to bring some stability. They want to be this fawn right here coming up to the mother deer. They do. This card right here, the Queen of Pentacles, is you not chasing them. You're not doing anything. But they know, if this little deer, this little fawn's been out playing all day or whatever, and it comes back, it's going to have some explaining to do. There's something that they need to, you're going to demand the truth, is kind of what I'm saying. You can't just go up to the Queen of Pentacles and glaze over and ask how the weather is. You wouldn't do that. This person knows what they want to do, but they dilly-dally on it. Okay, so what you can expect from this person, if they do show up, under the Knight of Wands energy that we saw over here? Right, where was it? Yeah, the Knight of Wands energy that's under this. If they finally just, oh fuck it, I'm going to stop thinking about this and go in. What you can expect from this person is small talk. Can I phrase it like that? Small talk. And the reason they're not going away and the reason they're hanging around, I can tell you straight up, whenever I'm drawn to the infinity symbol on this big cat here on this card, all the time I can tell you there's a soul contract here. I see it with the star here too. There's a soul contract here. They can't escape this. They go round and round with it. There's a truth they're afraid to tell you. They come around, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. These two cards, the Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth, crossing the Two of Pentacles, is just the same thing as this card doing a flippy floppy. This Nine of Swords, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know why it keeps coming up this way. I think the reason we never got this energy before, like maybe like we'll say like last year, for example, September, October, whatever. When I pull on Cancer, I wouldn't get that there's some kind of big secret here very often, or something they're, you know, just afraid that they're going to have to open up about. I think the reason for it that we're getting it now is because a lot of time has passed. I keep getting cards of timing with you. A lot of time has passed. And this person knows that if they're going to show up, like the kids like to say, they got to come right. Right? They're going to need that 200 horse Johnson if they're going to show up here, because you're the shit. You've grown. This is one of the finest energies of the Empress. And they're small next to you. This represents them as the Eight of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle, and you as the Nine of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. They know that they're going to have to be honest with you, and I keep telling you that. I don't like repeating myself in these readings, but the energy is what it is. They're going to have to be honest with you, and they're going to have to confess a lot of things. I was spying. I loved you the whole time. I love you now. I was lying about my relationship on my side. It was terrible. We were just putting out to the public that it was good, or we were staying together for the kids, or we were staying together to keep mommy and daddy happy, to keep the family together, or I was paying attention to my job, trying to distract myself from you, but I couldn't. I mean, there's all sorts of shit in the energy. Could be anything. It all boils down to there's some sort of image they're trying to keep up on their side. Queen of Wands always like that. And it's getting harder and harder to do it. I can tell you that. That's your reading. I can't wait to pull your May reading. I can't wait to pull all the May readings. May in my second quarter of 2022 opens with a Tower crossed by a Six of Wands. That's a month I want to pull on. This month is what I expected. April is what I expected. My readings are what I expected. I said in my Q2 reading, something you've long waited for is returning. And they are. The energy is there for it. They even got the superpower pill to come in. Your person's got to really overcome their own shit. A lot more than some of the others. Your connection's very powerful. So the universe has it on pause, because if you two come together and they don't come right, you guys are going to explode, like TNT. It's too much. They at least need to put down the lies and get real, at the very least, about some stuff anyway. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. You might hear from them to answer the question, what can Cancer expect from this person? This is reconciliation if they could make up their mind, but they are going to want to glaze over shit, and you're having none of it. That's the prediction from the universe. I wouldn't let them get away with it. Don't. They have the ability to open up to you with that Magician there. Make damn sure they do. Like I tell Taurus all the time. Their person needs to come in and have an adult conversation with them. I say those Taurus titties don't come out without an adult conversation. Right? Somebody not just going to come back and take their chair and click on the TV like nothing happened. Same thing with you. Keep those Cancer titties in your shirt, all right? Unless this person comes right. Make them. Okay? None of this glazing over bullshit. It's not, I guarantee you the soul contract does not say glazing over shit. All right? Not with energy this strong. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, Cancer. Good luck.